Sound check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. You hear me good? Okay. Hello, basketball fans. Marty Nicely along with Kevin Tierney here at the Jack Parton Gymnasium on the campus of Gatlinburg-Pittman High School to bring you another season of Lady Highlander and Highlander basketball. The thing to remember about this season is the key word is flexibility. Because of the ongoing pandemic, GP has already had some games postponed, canceled, and that's a possibility going forward. But we plan to bring you all the home games here at Gatlinburg-Pittman. And a first this year, the games at home are going to be live streamed. So you'll be able to go to gattv.com and find the live stream link there, or go to the Gatlinburg-Pittman High School website and find the link there. We'll pause for the national anthem here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job of this action.
Tonight's opening home game is between Gatlinburg-Pittman and county rival Seymour High School. Lady Highlanders come into tonight's game with a 2-2 record on this young season.
Number 5, Macy Pittner.
Starting lineups for
Number 10,
Seymour:
Evelyn Wagner.
number 5, Macy
Number
Pittner;
20, Bailey
number
McCoy.
4, Emily Russell;
And number 20,
number
Brielle
20,
Turner.
Bailey McCoy; and 22, Brielle
And
Turner.
now
For your Lady Highlanders,
number 11, Riley Henry.
number 11,
Number 14,
senior Riley Henry;
Leah Stick.
Number 14, Leah Stennett, freshman. Number 23, Sydney McCarty, senior. Number 34, Bailey Lane, a senior. And number 42, Taylor Reed, a senior. Brief conversation with head coach Katie Moore before the game. We'll play just like they always have. If the opportunity presents itself, they'll get out and run. They like to play transition. Their base defense will be a man-to-man. They'll go zone occasionally, full court pressure, man and zone.
Remember, folks, leave those masks on tonight.
There are several seniors on this team, but they lost to Shelby Moore.
Here we go.
And,
it's game time.
Lost the name of the person, the young lady that went to American University in Washington, D.C. But they lost a substantial amount of scoring off last year's team, and they've got to figure out who their scorers are going to be this year. Ball is deflected. Seymour comes up with it. GP opens man-to-man. Henry guarding the ball into the corner. There's a travel. It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball on the turnover. Bailey Lane into Stennett. High post to Riley Henry. Three-point shot is on the way, is up, no good. Backside rebound, Seymour. Number 5, Macy Pittner will bring the ball up the floor for Seymour. GP man-to-man. Pittner comes off the screen, drives baseline, has her shot blocked out of bounds by Taylor Reed. Russell with the ball. Gets it over to Pittner. You saw the replay there. Ball deflected by McCarty. McCarty comes up with it. GP. McCarty dribbles down to the elbow. Gets the ball to Stennett. Cross court to Lane. Inside. Taylor Reed. Good post up. Bottom. Good.
For the first two of the game.
Taylor Reed sealed her defender. And got the pass for an easy basket inside. Seymour against full court pressure into front court. Pittner, long three-pointer is up, no good. Bailey Lane with the rebound up to McCarty. Ahead to Stennett. Over to Henry, she reverses the ball to Lane again. Inside, Taylor Reed, shots up and good. GP leads 4-0 here early in the first quarter. Ball goes to Russell. Deflected, stolen by Henry. Gets it out to Stennett, over to Reed. Lane with it, GP will set up. Bounce pass into Reed, Reed up, good. Taylor Reed has 6 points here early in the first quarter. GP, full court pressure. Ball is thrown away, out of bounds. It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball.
Russell into the game. Cummings into the game.
Seymour
Jarvis into the
has
game.
3 substitutions here. GP shows a baseline set, comes out to Lane behind the three-point line. Shot is up, in, out, no good. Out of bounds, that will be off of Reed. It will be Seymour ball. Just underway here. The first quarter, 5:48 left to go. GP leading 6-0. Again, GP stays in full court pressure. Russell with the ball. Has the ball deflected out of bounds by Reed. It'll be Seymour ball side front court. Ball comes in back court to Pittner. There's another travel. Second time pressure has caused a travel by Seymour. GP comes into Leah Stennett. Back to McCarty. McCarty goes baseline. And that's a jump ball. Reed got the pass. Had the ball down below her waist. Seymour obviously was able to tie her up. Ball deflected by Henry. Out of bounds off Henry. Will stay with Seymour. There was another travel not called. Ball's deflected. Seymour gets it back. Number 2, Jarvis drives baseline. It pass intended inside. Deflected, stolen by Reed. Henry brings the ball across the timeline. Stennett has it deflected, gets it back. McCarty with the ball. Now they go to Lane. There's Reed again. Shot is up and good. And Seymour asked for timeout. With timeout, GP leads 8-0. All 8 points. Here's the replay. Screen and then get the defender on your back. Reed has all 8 points, and what they've done, they'll start the ball. GP's been starting the ball down the right side. They reverse it to the left side. Bailey, Lane, and Reed switch positions, and Reed ends up with the defender on her back, seals her off, gets the pass, and has been able to turn and shoot that easy left-hand layup. She has all 8 of GP's points. Ball comes into Pittner. GP in his own press. Pittner in the front court. Foul line. Goes to Jarvis. Jarvis gives it back to Pittner. Pittner to Turner. Turner puts the ball on the floor. Drives to the basket. Foul could have been called there. They end up calling a block on
Reed.
Watch this replay. Reed, that's a charge. That's not a block. That was a charge. Turner with the ball. To Russell. Ball deflected, stolen by Lane. Gets it back to McCarty. McCarty drives. Baseline, gets it to Reed. Reed turns, shoots from in front, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound Seymour. Russell, outlet to Pittner. Pittner cut off. Jarvis, three-point shots on the way, is no good. Rebound Seymour, I believe it's off. They say it's off Reed. So it'll stay with Seymour. In for the Highlanders, number 10, Lily Stennett. And number 30, Maddie Newman. Foul is called. Newman, a freshman. Pittner comes off a screen. GP switches the screen. Ball goes in the corner. Back to Russell. Russell to Pittner. Long three-point shot from Pittner is up and good. Ball stolen by Seymour. Left-hand shot is up, no good, and a foul is going to be called on, I believe, Sydney McCarty.
Foul on McCarty. Papers.
Number 2, Caitlin Jarvis will go to the free throw line for Seymour. First one is up, no good. She'll have the second. Second one's no good. Rebound by GP. Lane double teamed in the corner. Throws it off of Seymour, out of bounds, and will stay with Gatlinburg Pittman. Lily Stennett to throw the ball in. McCarty down low to Newman. Newman puts the ball on the floor. She's fouled from behind. Will be GP ball under their own basket.
Her first, team first.
2:40 left to go in the opening quarter. GP, on the strength of 8 points by Taylor Reed, leads Seymour 8-3. McCollister into McCarty. McCollister drives, kicks it out to Lane. Stinnett at the point. Seymour man-to-man. Stinnett drives off a screen. Bounce pass intended for McCollister, intercepted by Seymour. Pittner up court to Jarvis. Jarvis drives baseline, cut off. Gets it back to Pittner. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Lane.
Lady Eagles off the deflection. Turn them into the game.
Number 21 for GP, Trenum into the lineup. Pittner. High post to McCoy. Jarvis shot is up from baseline, no good. Seymour with the rebound, and then she's fouled by number 30 for GP, Maddie Newman.
Foul on Newman, her first, team foul.
So Bailey McCoy will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up and good.
McCoy makes the first.
Second one. Good.
McCoy makes the second.
So 8-5, Gatlinburg Plymouth leads. Seymour shows a 2-2-1 zone press. Ball goes to Stinnett, double teamed. Passes it to McCollister. Seymour double teaming nearly all over the floor when they get a chance here. Stinnett drives, kicks it over to Trenum. Trenum into Newman. Newman, left-hand shot from in front is no good. Pittner across the timeline. Three-point shot's no good. Rebound McCollister. Ball goes to Trenum. Trenum three-pointer is up and good. 11-5, GP leads. Ball comes in front court to McCoy, down low. Missed the easy layup, rebound Stinnett. Stinnett is fouled on a block by Pittner.
Foul on Pittner, her first, team second.
Second team foul on Seymour. Schultz into the lineup for GP. McCollister. He holds high post to Newman. Newman has the ball deflected, gets it, and is called for a travel. Ball comes high post. Pass down low. Pittner, no, it isn't Pittner. That's number 10. Wagner missed the shot but was fouled, so Caitlin Wagner will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Second. Team 6. Fifth.
Free throw, no good. She'll have the second. Second one is up and good. Ball comes into Stinnett. Stinnett to McCollister, to Trenum. Trenum looks inside to Newman, can't get it to her. There's the lob pass inside to Newman, too far, out of bounds, off Seymour. It will stay with Gatlinburg Pittman. Stinnett will throw the ball in. Ball comes into McCollister. Out to Schultz. GP resets. Stinnett drives, up and under, shot is no good, gets her own rebound, goes back up and is fouled.
Gets her own rebound, fouled on the way back up.
Stinnett with a strong move here as you see the replay.
Foul on Pittner.
Tries to go up and under, misses the shot, but then gets her own rebound, goes back up and is fouled. So Stinnett will shoot 2. Lily Stinnett. First one is up and good.
Stinnett makes the first.
She'll have the second. Second one, no good. Seymour with the rebound. Outlet to Pittner. There's a shot at the buzzer, is no good.
Pittner with a launch at
That's the end of the first quarter with the
In the
score.
one, your Lady
Gallenberg
Highlanders
Pittman,
12, Division
12.
Lady Eagles 6.
Seymour, 6. For Seymour, Macy Pittner with 3. Caitlin Wagner with 1. Bailey McCoy with 2. For GP, Lily Stinnett with 1. Taylon Trenum with 3. And Taylor Reed with 8. Good to be back in Jack Parton Gymnasium with basketball action on a cold night after varying amounts of snow last night. Schools in Sevier County were 2 hours late this morning, but ball games are on. GP comes back in with Riley Henry, Leah Stinnett, Bailey Lane, Sydney McCarty, and Taylor Reed. The starting 5. Leah Stinnett at the point, goes to Henry. Henry down low, Lane up and good.
Lane for 2.
Good ball movement by the Lady Highlanders there. Seymour, Pittner to Russell. 3-pointer, Pittner's on the way, is no good. McCarty with the rebound. Looks up court to Stinnett. Back to Lane, thought about the 3. Reverse it to Henry. McCarty drives, splits 2 defenders all the way to the basket, missed the layup. Ball's battled for. Seymour comes out with it. Pittner across the timeline. Takes it all the way to the basket, shots up, no good. McCarty with the rebound. Drives, shoots, scores.
To the hole for 2.
GP leads 16-6 here as the second quarter just underway. They stay in full court pressure. Pittner gets the ball to Cummings, to Russell. Turner goes in the corner. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Stinnett. Will stay with Seymour. Pittner drives. Kicks it to Turner. Down low, nice ball movement by Seymour. Shots up and good by number 10, Wagner for Seymour.
Cummings for 2.
Lane goes to Reed. Double teamed. And there's the steal. Shot blocked by Lane.
McAllister in the game for Stinnett.
Stinnett might have been, or Bailey Lane may have been poked in the eye there.
McCarter in the game.
Number 33, Molly McCarter. McAllister back to Henry. There's the pass to McCarty. Drives, pull-up jump shot just inside the foul line is no good. Rebound Reed. Picked up by Henry. Bounce pass to McAllister. Back to McCarty. Seymour man-to-man. McCarty drives off the screen. Gets the ball to Reed. Reed back to McCarty. They reverse the ball. Henry down low. Reed inside. Layup is no good. Gets her own rebound. Gives it to McAllister. Shot is up. No good. Ball on the floor. Still on the floor. Battled for. GP comes up with it. And then it's kicked by GP. It will go to Seymour.
McCoy back in for the Lady Eagles. Russell back in for the Lady Eagles.
Seymour reverses the ball to Pittner across the timeline. Baseline drive, cut off, shot's no good. Pass intercepted by, and then there's easy basket by number 20, McCoy. GP a little careless with the ball that time. Turner, skip pass to McAllister. Back to McCarter. Baseline McCarty. McAllister looks inside Reed. Reed gets the ball. Intended for McCarter. Pass intercepted. Ball into the corner. Three-point shot is on the way. No good. McCarty with the rebound. McCarty fouled on a reach-in by Turner of Seymour.
Her first, team four. Noonan and Reagan in for Lady Highlanders.
Reagan and Newman into the lineup for Lady Highlanders. McCarty in backcourt. Ball comes to McAllister. Comes off a screen, drives into the paint. Up and under is no good. Newman gets the rebound and she's fouled. Here's the replay. Newman, a freshman, gets the rebound, goes back up, and she's hacked. They say it's before the shot, so McAllister with the ball. McCarty will bring it back to the point. GP goes to a 1-4 set. McCarty drives off the screen, tries to get it to Newman down low. 33-point shot is no good by McCarter. Rebound Seymour in front court. All the way to the basket. There was a travel, no call, but GP blocks the shot, gets the rebound. McAllister into front court, gives it to McCarty. Baseline, McCarter thought about the three-pointer. GP will reset. McCarty drives off the screen. Pull-up jump shot is no good, but she's fouled. So Sydney McCarty will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Here's the replay. You'll see Newman comes up and sets the screen. McCarty drives off of it. Pull-up jump shot is off the mark, but she was fouled. So McCarty will have two free throws. First is up and good.
Trailing and standing into the game for the Lady Highlanders.
McCarty's second shot is good.
Makes the second.
Seymour against full court pressure. Gets the ball across the timeline. Ball goes in the corner. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebound Trenum in the front court. Skip pass to McCarty. Stennett back to McCarty. Ball goes to Trenum into Newman. Newman step through, shots up, good, but the foul was called on the floor. That was a nice move by the freshman. She got the ball, you can see right here.
Foul on Russell, her second.
She seals her defender off, then a nice step through.
Jarvis
Shot was good, but they say the foul occurred before the shot. So Newman will shoot two free throws. First one is up and good.
Newman makes the first. Turner checking in for the Lady Eagles.
Newman will have the second. Second one. Good.
Newman makes the second. Schultz checking in for the Lady Highlanders.
Seymour, Pittner back to Russell, into front court to Jarvis. GP's been man-to-man in the half-court defense the whole game. Long three-pointer. Pittner is good. She does not need much room, and range is no problem. There's a travel by Stennett. GP leads 20-13 with 2:13 left to go here in the second period. Ball comes into Pittner. She has 2 threes on the night, both from long range, and not terribly guarded. I mean, she doesn't need much room. Ball deflected by McCarty, stolen. McCarty on a run out. Shot is up and good.
With a steal and a deuce.
Ball comes to Jarvis. Back to Pittner. Back to Jarvis into front court. There's a travel. Will be Lady Highlander ball on the turnover. 1:47 left to go here in the second quarter. McCarty up to Stennett in the front court. There comes the double team. Ball goes to Newman. Shots up, no good. McCarty rebound up and good.
I don't know how, but it went in.
McCarty did a very difficult shot, but she got it in. Ball intercepted by McCarty again. Bounce pass. Stennett is hammered as she drove to the basket.
Nice pass from McCarty.
So number 10, Lily Stennett, will be shooting 2.
Russell, her third.
Here's the replay. Previous play, Newman, no good. McCarty gets the ball, turn around, soft touch, makes it.
Stennett makes the first.
And Stennett makes the first free throw. She'll have the second.
The other Stennett checking into the game for the Highlanders.
Stennett's second one is no good.
Lane violation. Ball back.
Lane violation. Across the lane too soon. It will be Seymour ball. 25-13 GP. McCoy cut off. Ball comes to Pittner. Pittner bounce pass to McCoy. Gets it back to number 15, Cummings, who drives to the basket, and she is fouled.
Foul on Stennett. Her first.
Free throw is up and good.
McCarty and Morgan checking into the game.
Jaden Cumming, her first point for Seymour. Second one is good. GP ball. Into McCarty. McCarty drives. Pull-up jump shot from in front is good.
McCarty in the lane for 2.
GP full court pressure. Pass in front court underneath. Shots up and good by number 20, McCoy. Good ball movement that time. Seymour throwing the ball over the top to beat the press. Stennett goes to McCarty. McCarty kicks it off lane. Three-point shot lane is up, no good. Rebound battled for. Seymour comes out with it. Up to Pittner. Pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound McCoy, put back up, no good. Rebound this time Lane. Outlet to McCarty, 15 seconds left in the quarter. McCarty, 8 seconds left. Ball stolen. Pittner, shots up, missed the layup. That shot will be after the buzzer. That will be the end of the first half. Lady Highlanders open up a 10-point lead on Seymour.
Your
27
Highlanders
to
27,
17.
the visiting Lady Eagles
We'll be back
17.
with first half point totals
Please,
and
fans,
second half
remember,
action.
These are not our rules. This is TSSAA. And for the care of our student athletes, you must have your mask on the entire game. If you don't have it on, unfortunately, we're going to come by and ask you to put it on. So make sure you have your mask on at all times. Once again, that's not our rule. That's TSSAA. And also for the care of our student athletes in hopes that the season goes on for the full run. Thank you. Remember, Highlander fans, we got season tickets on sale over here. Miss Chrissy and Mr. Roger, we've got regular season tickets, not in the chair backs, and so get those while you can. And now, for the first time this year, your dance team. Great job, ladies! Your GPHS dance team! Remember, fans, we can't serve any hot food, but football coaches and some players in there off their impressive run to the third round. Congratulations. Got some prepackaged items, snacks, candies, drinks. So if you need something for concession stand, don't forget about our football team out there. Season tickets for Miss Chrissy over there for students and fans. Get them while they last. Tonight, we will host the Smoky Bears right here. I think there's a JV boys game, varsity.
Marty Nicely back here at
girls and
halftime,
boys
along with Kevin
football.
Tierney, where the Lady
Put that on your
Highlanders lead
calendar.
Seymour 27-17 for Seymour in the first half. Macy Pittner with 6. Wagner with 3. Cummings with 2, and Bailey McCoy with 6. Seymour scores 6 points first quarter, 11 the second for their 17. For Gallenberg Pittman, Lily Stennett with 2. Taylon Trenham with 3. Sydney McCarty with 10, all in the second quarter. Maddie Newman with 2. Bailey Lane with 2. And Taylor Reed with 8, all in the first quarter. GP scores 12 the first quarter, 15 the second quarter for their 27 points. GP was man-to-man the entire first half. Defense in the half court. They played zone and some man full court pressure the entire first half. Seymour started a little bit of zone in the half court, but they went man-to-man in the half court too. So
Remember, we got boys varsity
GP takes a 10-point lead as we get ready to start the third quarter here. GP back with their starting lineup of Sydney McCarty, Riley Henry, Leah Stennett, Bailey Lane, and Taylor Reed. Seymour with the ball. Ball comes in to Russell. Russell back to Pittner. Pittner in the corner. Seymour has the ball deflected by
Ball stays with Lady Eagles.
Stennett, out of bounds. It will stay with Seymour. Wagner throws it in. Turner with the ball, guarded by Henry. Ball goes to, there's a travel.
Walking violation on
Number
Lady
22, Brielle Turner with the turnover. It will be GP ball. Seymour shows 2-2-1 zone press, full court press. Ball comes into Stennett. Over to Henry. They get the ball in the middle to McCarty, and she's fouled on a reach in. The minute the ball goes in the corner in the half court, Seymour's running a run and jump or double team on the ball. So GP trying to keep the ball out of the corners. Henry gets the ball to McCarty, comes off a screen. Wheels back out top of the key. Goes to Stennett. Stennett looks inside to Reed. Can't get it. Lane passes up the 3. McCarty, baseline jump shot is up. Good.
McCarty from the corner.
Nice ball reversal that time by the Lady Highlanders. Seymour, Pittner gets the ball in front court. Gets it to Turner. In the corner to Russell. Russell drives. Gets the ball back to Turner. Turner drives. Shots up. No good. Ball saved by Seymour. 3-point shot is on the way. No good. Taylor Reed with the rebound. Gets it out to McCarty. McCarty up to Riley Henry. To Lane. Back to Henry, goes down low. Reed, turnaround left-hander from in front is no good. Rebound Seymour. Pittner into front courts. Goes by Stennett, who fouls her. Will be Seymour ball under their own basket.
Foul on Stennett. Her first for the
Just
high.
underway here in the third quarter. GP leads 29-17. Ball comes in to Cummings. Gets the ball to Turner. Ball deflected. Seymour comes out of the scrum with the ball. Pittner, guarded by McCarty. Ball stolen by Lane. Out of bounds off Lane. Good hustle by GP. It will stay with Seymour. For GP, number 12. and I don't have a 12 on the roster that they provided me. I apologize. Pittner pull-up jump shot is on the way. Good. She has 8 to lead Seymour. Henry over to Lane. Back to Henry. Goes to McCarty. McCarty baseline. 3-point shot is 2-point shot is up.
Into the game, into the bucket.
And there's a travel by Pittner. And I think the last name for number 12 is Johnson or Johnston. I apologize, but like I said, the roster they gave me, she is not on it. We'll try to get her name. McCarty with the ball. Goes to Lane. Thought about the 3, drives. Running one-hander is blocked. Seymour comes out with it. Cummings intended down low for Wagner, thrown away, GP ball. Henry comes up to Johnson, back to Henry. Lane, skip pass, Johnson drives. Left hand layup is good. GP leads 33-19, largest lead of the night. Seymour. Pittner, 3-point shots on the way. She's deadly. And she does not need much room. 33-22, 4:09. Seymour has dropped into a 2-3 zone. Ball goes into Lane in the paint. She's tied up. Alternate possession. It will stay with GP. Stennett and Newman into the lineup for GP.
Jarvis in. There's another one, I missed it.
So Stennett will throw the ball in. Ball comes into McCarty. Drives into the paint. Pull-up jump shot from in front's no good. Rebounds out of bounds off Johnson. It will be Seymour ball. GP shows full court pressure, 2-2-1 zone. Pittner in front court to Jarvis. Jarvis drives baseline, double teamed. They reverse the ball. 3-point shot on the way by number 23, Russell for 3. And it's an 8-point game. Ball goes down inside Newman. Shots up and good. The freshman. And I thought she was left-handed, but she shoots her foul shots right-handed, and she made that layup right-handed. We'll have to watch a little bit more. Promising freshman. Pittner, baseline. Ball comes to Jarvis. Cut off. Shots up, no good. Rebound Seymour goes up. Has the ball blocked out of bounds. It will stay with Seymour. Trenum
Johnson
replacing Johnson. Russell with the ball out front. Gets it to Pittner. Intended for Russell, overthrown. Jarvis gets the ball. She drives into the paint. She traveled. It'll be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. McCarty. Seymour stays in a 2-3 zone. McCarty inside. Stennett in baseline. Right ideal by GP. Execution wasn't quite there, but they had the layup with a better pass. Seymour Pittman into front court. Ball deflected. Seymour gets it back. Steps out of bounds. It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. 2:21 left to go, first quarter. GP leads by 10. Carty intended for Newman inside, deflected. Seymour comes out with it. 3-point shot is on the way, no good. Ball's out of bounds off Seymour. It will be Gatlinburg Pittman ball.
Back to Lady Highlanders. McCollister into the game.
McCollister into the game for GP. Stennett gets the ball to Newman. Newman there intended for Reed, stolen by Seymour. Pittner left alone. She doesn't need a lot of room. Russell with the ball. Down low, shots up, no good. But Cummings was fouled. But Cummings will shoot 2. Here's the replay.
Reed, her first of the half.
Foul on Reed. Free throw is up and good.
Schultz and Morgan into the game.
He'll want a Morgan into the game for GP, freshman. Second shot, Cummings is good.
Cummings makes the second.
Timeout asked for with timeout. 1:36 left to go in the third quarter. GP leads by 8, 35-27.
Remember, fans, got to have all
See the
masks
GP
on
huddle
all the time.
there.
TWSAA regulation.
Head coach Katie
Also,
Moore,
just for the care
assistants
of our student
Conchita
athletes,
Owenby,
coaches, and everyone else.
Mindy Brackens,
Also, season
Hagen
tickets on
Sims,
sale
and
over
Ralph
at Miss
Kidd.
Chrissy. Get them while they last.
Play set to resume. It will be GP ball. Schultz to throw the ball in. Ball comes into Stennett. Intended for McCollister, thrown away. Pittner with the ball, drives. Back to Jarvis. Jarvis jump shot from in the paint is good.
Jarvis, for 2.
Stennett into front court. Loses the ball out of bounds. It will be Seymour ball.
Stennett, McCarty, and Lane back into the game.
Pittner, guarded by McCarty, who's back in the game. There's a drive. Shot is blocked by Lane. Out of bounds. It will stay with Seymour. Pittner to throw it in. Comes into Wagner. Gets it back. Russell with the ball, guarded by Lane. Kicks it out. 3-point shot is going to be off the mark. Rebound. There's a foul on Seymour.
Foul on Cummings, her first.
49 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Stennett to Lane, over to McCarty. Back to Stennett into the front court. There's the double team. Gets it to Lane. Lane, they reverse the ball. Trenum, 3-point shot is on the way. It's good. Great ball reversal by the Lady Highlanders. Trenum knocks down the 3. Seymour, the other end, Jarvis. 5-second count is on. They get it back to Pittner. 16 seconds left to go, third quarter. Pittner guarded by McCarty. Pull-up shot is up, no good. Rebound, battled far on the floor. Blocked out of bounds by Reed. That looked like a good block to me. but they call the foul. Here's the replay. Shot is off the mark.
Foul Reed. Turner to the line for 2.
And then right here, let's see. Got the ball with her hand, got the body with her body. So Turner misses the first free throw. She'll have the second. Second one is good.
Turner makes the second.
38-30. GP quickly into front court. McCarty gets it to Lane. There's double team. That's the buzzer to end the third quarter. To end the third quarter. GP 38. Seymour 30. For Seymour, Jarvis with 2. Pittner with 11. Wagner with 3. Cummings with 4. Turner with 1. Russell with 3. For GP, Lily Stennett with 2. Taylor Trenum with 6. Sydney McCarty with 12. Maddie Newman with 4. Bailey Lane with 2. And Taylor Reed with 8. And Johnson with 4. Again, I apologize. We do not have number 12 on the roster that GP give us. We'll rectify that situation in the next game.
It's going to be Lady Eagle basketball start the 4th. Here we go, fans. Final period. Let them hear it. What do you think about it? Let's go.
4th period set to begin. GP has their, I believe, 4 of their starting 5. Trenum's in the ball game for GP. McCarty, Lane. GP man-to-man the whole way. Pittner comes off the screen. Ball's deflected, stolen by GP. Alley pass up court to Lane. And she's called for a carry, turning the ball over. So will be Seymour ball. Pittner guarded by McCarty. Ball is thrown away. It will be Gatlinburg Pittman ball. Ball comes into Trenum. Drives. Gets the ball to McCarty. Baseline. Back to intended for Reed. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will stay with GP. Ball goes into Trenum. 3-point shot is on the way. No good. Pittner in the front court. Cut off. Ball stolen by McCarty. McCarty to the basket. Shots up. Good.
See it, good one. See it does.
McCarty with 14. GP leads by 10. Ball deflected by Lane. Out of bounds off Seymour. It will stay with GP. Good pressure. Here's the steal. And she makes the layup. Leah Stennett with the ball into McCarty. McCarty. Jump shot from in front is up and good. McCarty was 16 to lead GP. GP by 12. Ball deflected, almost stolen. Seymour gets it back. Pittner will pull up and take the 3. Shots up. No good. She missed one.
Ball back to
and it will be Gatlinburg Pittman ball. Timeout asked for. With timeout, Gatlinburg Pittman 42. Seymour 30. Here's the replay. Previous possession, there goes to McCarty. When she gets the ball in there, it's almost automatic. That's her sweet spot. So 6:37 left to go in the ball game. Pretty good crowd here on a cold Tuesday night. School's limited by county and TSSAA to a certain number of spectators. So because of that, you will not see full houses this year, just as in football. But still a good crowd. Close to, I would say it's close to the maximum that they can have in here. GP on a 4-0 run here to open the fourth quarter, extends an 8-point third quarter lead to 12. 6:37 left to go in the ball game. Ball comes into Stennett, back to Lane. Lane splits two defenders, gets it back to Stennett. Stennett to McCarty, 3-on-2, bounce pass. Trenum back to Reed. And Coach Moore saw Reed double teamed along the baseline there and called a timeout.
Lady Islanders called a 30-second timeout.
So it will be GP ball coming out of the timeout. Remember, you can see these rebroadcasts on channel 193 Charter Cable anywhere in Sevier County and on GATTV.com, GATTV.com. And if you're watching a rebroadcast for the first time, you can live stream these games by going to GATTV.com, finding the link there, and there will be a link on the Gatlinburg-Pittman High School website. So hope you enjoy that. This is our first time live streaming basketball. Hope you enjoy that. We appreciate any comments or feedback. Jump ball, possession arrow will be to Seymour. GP full court pressure. Pittner to Russell. Russell to number 24, Kaylin Schultz in for the first time tonight for Seymour. Wagner to throw the ball in. Schultz with the ball. Drives. Travels. Will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. Ball comes into Reed. Back to McCarty. And McCarty was getting the ball back to Reed. Shots up, no good. Out of bounds, saved by McCarty. McCarty splits two defenders, 3-on-2. Bounce pass, Reed, shot up, no good. Pittner with the ball. Drives all the way to the basket, no good, but she's fouled by Stennett. So Pittner will go to the free throw line, shoot two. Here's the replay. There was contact. Pittner will shoot two. First one is up, no good. She'll have the second.
Newman and Rue into the game for the Lady Highlanders.
Second one, good.
He makes a second.
Ball comes into Trenum. Cross court to McCarty. McCarty back to Trenum. Trenum drives. Ball out of bounds off Seymour. Will stay with GP. Trenum probably had the shot then, but was trying to pass it off to Newman coming down the lane. Ball comes into McCarty. Hand off to Henry. GP will reset. McCarty in the corner to Trenum. Back to McCarty. 5-10. Seymour still man-to-man. They played zone briefly in this quarter. Reach-in foul on Pittner.
Foul on P. First to the half. Third.
McCarty drives, loses the ball out of bounds. It will be Seymour ball. GP's been on the verge of putting this game away a couple of times, but Seymour just keeps hanging in there. There's a travel.
McAllister.
Seymour coach did not agree with that. Greg Hernandez spent 1 year at GP as an assistant coach. Henry comes into Trenum. Up to McAllister. McAllister back to Henry. Up court, Lane. McAllister at the point. They go high post Newman. Newman puts the ball on the floor, gets it back to McAllister. McAllister traveling.
Traveling on the Highlanders, ball back to Lady Eagles.
4:20 left to go in the ball game. GP with an 11-point lead. Pittner with the ball into front court. Russell back to Pittner. 3-point shot from the corner is on the way, no good. Rebound, Trenum. Trenum up court, Newman. And Newman saw the open court on him and rushed her move a little bit and traveled.
McCoy back in the game.
Morgan back into the game for the Lady Highlanders. Ball comes to Pittner. Back to Wagner. Wagner drives all the way to the basket. Left-hand layer is up and good. McAllister up court to Henry. Henry has her pass intercepted. 3-point shot. Pittner's on the way is no good. Rebound. Stennett. Stennett into front court. And she traveled.
Walking back to Lady Eagles.
3:25 left to go in the game. McCarty back into the game for GP. They want to get the ball to Pittner. McCarty's done a really good job on her. Step through. Pittner no good. Rebound Stennett. Bounce pass to McCarty. McCarty dribbles through the lane, pulls the ball back out. Stennett drives into the paint, gets it back to Henry, down low to Morgan. Morgan goes up, misses the shot, no good. Good look. Seymour with the ball. Pittner drives baseline. Shots up and good. So, Seymour asked for timeout. With timeout, 42-35, a 7-point lead for the Lady Highlanders. Lady Highlanders led by 12 early in this quarter. Seymour has cut it to 7 points, a 3-possession game. 2:31 left. 4 team fouls on GP, 3 on Seymour, so neither team close to the bonus yet. GP could pull the ball out and force Seymour to foul. GP ball. Ball comes into Stennett, back to McCarty. Up court to Reed. Reed traveled,
Back to the Lady Eagles.
You generally don't want your post player handling the ball on a transition or a fast break. Seymour ball. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Reed. Good defense that time by Taylor. Pass to McCarty in front court. McCarty drives down the lane, up and under. Shot is no good. Almost made that. She was fouled, and Sydney will go to the free throw line. Here's the replay. McCarty takes it down among the trees, goes up and under. Almost makes it. First free throw. Good.
Sia makes the first.
She'll have the second. She has 17 points on the night to lead GP. Make that 18. 9-point lead, Lady Highlanders. Pittner in the front court. Comes off a screen. In the corner, 3-point shots on the way is no good. Battled for. Reed comes down with the ball. Over to McCarty. McCarty again into the paint. Gets it out to Trentham. GP doesn't need the shot here, but Lane will take the three-pointer. Nail in the coffin. Lane drains the three-pointer. And GP asked for timeout. Here's the replay.
Lady Highlanders call a
Just wide open, hard to turn that shot down, and Lane drains it. I said nail in the coffin. That's a little bit early call on my part. 12-point lead, but with 3-point shot, 139 is still plenty of time for a team to get back in the game. I got carried away there. Won't be the first time, or won't be the last time this year. Pittner in the front court. Russell drives, cut off. Baseline, there's a travel.
Ball back to Lady Highlanders.
Wagner had the shot and didn't realize it, I think, and looked for a passing alley, but then traveled. Bailey Lane will throw the ball in for the Lady Highlanders. Minute 28 left to go in the game. Seymour in man-to-man, full court. And Stennett is fouled immediately. That's only the 15th foul, so Seymour will foul 2 more times here to get GP into the bonus situation and put them at the free throw line. GP needs to get somebody open. Ball comes into McCarty. She was fouled on a reach in.
Foul on Wagner.
6th team foul. If Seymour can't get the steal on the inbounds, they'll foul immediately again here to put GP at the foul line. Ball comes into Stennett. Stennett up court to Trentham, behind everybody. Shot was no good, but she was fouled. So Trentham will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Taylor Trentham has 6 points on the night on 2 3-pointers. Free throw, good. She has 7. GP leads by 13. Second one is no good. Rebound, Russell over to Pittner. Pittner drives, cut off. Gets the ball in the corner. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Stennett. And the technical's called on the
technical foul assessed to the Lady Eagles bench.
Didn't like it. Seymour coach didn't like the fact that there was no foul called here.
Technical foul shots.
And there probably should have been. Stennett misses the first one. Ball will stay with GP. Misses the second one.
Be Watts ball, shot out.
It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. But the official must have just gotten tired of Seymour coach because he didn't say that much then, I didn't think, to get the technical, but Must have just been tired. Must have been going on for a long time. Lady Highlander ball. Ball comes in and is saved by timeouts asked for by Coach Moore.
Lady Highlanders.
So a minute and 3 left to go. So GP looking to go 3-2 in the early season. Minute and 3 left in the ball game. They lead Seymour by 13. Lane throws the ball in, comes into McCarty. McCarty was probably fouled there, no call. Ball comes into Pittner in backcourt. Dribbles, there was a walk, but the shot was blocked. Ball stolen by Lane. Lane takes it all the way to the basket, left-hand layup, misses. Reed gets the rebound. Lane with the jump shot, good.
Lane got it on the second try.
50-35. Lady Highlanders are going to win this ball game and go to 3-2 early in the season. Blocking foul, that's only the 15th foul on GP. 30 seconds left to go in the game. We will keep it here at the end of the game for me to give you GP's point totals. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Stennett to McCarty. McCarty up court to Reed. Reed called for the travel.
Ball back to Lady Highlanders, or Lady Eagles, sorry.
18 seconds. Pittner walks the ball up. Eight seconds. Three-point shot. Seymour at the buzzer is no good. Lady Highlanders win 50-35 for the Lady Highlanders. Lily Stennett with 2. Taylor Trenum with 7. Sydney McCarty with 18. Maddie Newman with 4. Bailey Lay with 7. Taylor Reed with 8. So GP goes to 3-2 on the season. We'll be back here Thursday night, December 3rd, against Sevier County. Hope you can come out and see them. We'll be back in just a few minutes with boys action.
she police, then we get low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get tricked. I got all this water on me like Fiji. I'm posted up with hats and the squeezies. Zaza, they go straight to the top. Then I'm up in the chop, I'm in the chop chop. Open his, then I'm pissing my chop chop. Walk in, tell my side it's a movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I see these people like Lucy. Come on my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back to your rubies. She just put my kids in the sushi. Swagged out, for me to be bringing them cats out. I still got some racks stuck in the trap house. Just the 42, I'm blogged out. Shoot back with a full clip. They say I'm with a full clip. My shoes they shooting. Oh, sick of the full clips.
Main Street, I had a bag from the bar. Southside, I used to serve a little John. On double water shot, dice with two. With the D, smaller than I served it on. Anytime 50, anytime I serve ball. Anytime 60, play the house, I sing the church. Had a half a ticket before I met with Def Jam. Asked Chris and Twitter, who was the X-Man? No Wolverine, hell, to lick $100 bills like a souvenir. Copy 15, hit me Jeezy, wanna zip. And Weezy don't buy everything except for brick. See, I can run the check up and you just want your lip. See, I can run the check up and you just want your lip. I can run the check up and you just want your lip. See, I can run the check up and you just want your lip. You ain't want it. Ex-drug dealer, ex-athlete. Used to take Supergirl with me. AP got it on jet ski. If I take a selfie, then it's a well-being. Ex-drug dealer, ex-athlete. Used to take Supergirl with me. AP got it on jet ski. If they don't like me, then they respect me. You want me to go and say this is definitely. I left on the left knee, soon this is definitely. Testing, God gon' protect me. With the pristine IV gon' protect me. Ask me, talk about the pack. Used to meet way corn on the net. Used to meet most of my boys on the net. I told Walker, pull them down to the back. Ex-drug dealer, ex-athlete. Used to take Supergirl with me. AP got it on jet ski. If I take a selfie, then it's a wealthy. Ex-drug dealer, ex-athlete. Take Supergirl with me. AP got it on jet ski. If they don't like me, then they respect me. Ballin' since I was a kid. Baby for Oakland family skits. I had to go to get rich. Mama was struggling paying the rent. I couldn't help it. Hey, then I'm feeling so stuck in the car broke down, can't fix that. I cried at night, I admit that. I'm too old, I ripped that. She left me long, I missed that. She's right now, I hate that. Old friends like how you get that lit. Saying no me, but they think I switch. Old friends, I know that. That's too big, can't fish. Can't get no, I own this. Mama, I told you we gon' be okay. Living in business, she live in LA. Tryna think out, but don't know what to say. Lot of square footage with duties to stay. Moving in August, I'm moving in May. Hop out the grounds and black is my race. No one's not winning this facts in the blood. On all of them things. Easy. She don't see me free. I like this, don't mind the king. She love us, she sleepy. Yeah, make me wish that king. Gotta show me this like a demon. I feel like Michael Jackson. Moonwalking to the campus. New bag, gotta hold the rest. Just kiss, what's the next? That's the news, but it's just a fraction. Spending money for my satisfaction. There's a million you want fat on drop down PlayStation. I'm good though, I'm a no dish. When I blow, you a OE. I'm a but I know I'm rich. Yes, I know I'm lit. If we beef, I feel all of the niggas I beef on the internet. I hit up all of the bitches and get on right from all over. I hit them and send them back, doing inside the shit players and internet room. I ain't this from a low. She said that thing was so. She had told me you broke, oh, that's tough. I got a Vicky and sit on my hoodie because LA is tricky. They tryna come get me. On some Melissas, they don't even fit me. They not had it for me, but fucking no busy. I'm with the biggest, she tryna get busy. She kiss on my neck, but I told her no easy. Tryna get with me, I told her she serious. Just for the next and I'm too pretty. Spent for all of them things. Easy. She want me free. I like this, no Lamborghini. She up, she sleepy. Yeah, make wish that genie. Gotta show me this like Houdini. I feel like Michael Jackson. Moonwalking to the campus. New bag, gotta hold the rest. Just kiss, what's the next? That's a million, but it's just a fraction. Spending money for my satisfaction. There's a million you want rejections. There's a million you want rejections. I feel like Michael Jackson. Moonwalking to the campus.
I
Remember, Highlander and Eagles fans, you gotta wear those masks. CWSAA rule, COVID guidelines. You gotta have the mask on. We need to be as social distance as we can. That's not for us, that's for these kids. Just keep them playing. Concession stand, nothing hot, but we got chips, snacks, candy out there. Football team, working hard out there, go support them. We got season tickets on sale over there with Miss Chrissy. We got them for the inch seats, got them for the students. I think I heard $10 for the students for a season ticket. That's a deal. Remember Highlander fans, here Thursday night. Right now we're scheduled to have boys JV, girls varsity, boys varsity against the Smoky Bears. Come on out, enjoy some basketball.
Marty Nosley back here, along with Kevin Tierney for the second game tonight between Seymour Eagles and your Gatlinburg-Pittman Highlanders. Highlanders come into tonight having only played one game, have had a couple of cancellations due to the pandemic. They're 0-1 on the season with the loss to Clinton. Talked to Coach Moore a little bit before the ball game tonight. Their base defense for GP will stay the same as it has been, man-to-man. They'll do some full court pressure. When they do, they've got a 1-2-2 zone press and a 2-2-1. He's been real pleased with the effort so far. They've only been together with the football players that are on this roster for about a week. So there's still some meshing and conditioning to get done with the football players. Like I said, pleased with the effort. It is a senior-dominated team this year. First time in his coaching, head coaching stint here at Gatlinburg-Pittman that he's had a senior-dominated team. So it's a team that has seen a lot the last 2 or 3 years. They shouldn't see anything that phases them too much. They will run every opportunity that they get. The backcourt, you've got Ethan Stennett, Houston Bird, Grayson Lewis have all had extensive time playing in the backcourt. So it should be an exciting year. GP got ball handlers. Full court pressure last year did not seem to bother them. They had a tendency to hurry up too much, and once they got the ball in the front court. But
Seymour Eagles.
They got good ball handlers and got good size inside.
For the visiting Eagles.
So for Seymour, starting lineup.
Senior number 1, Adam Quincy.
Number 1, Adam Quincy.
Sophomore number 11, Connor Hilton.
Sophomore
Senior,
11,
number
Connor
23,
Hilton.
Parker Arenas.
Number 23,
Senior,
Parker
number
Arenas.
25, Adam Green.
Number
And
25,
number
Adam
33,
Green.
Stan Pennington.
Stan Pennington. Coach Moore said the two that make Seymour go are number 11, Connor Hilton, and number 23, Parker
And
Arenas.
now put your hands together for your
Now for
Highlanders.
GP.
Senior number 2, Briggs Jones.
Senior Briggs Jones
Senior
will be
number
one
3,
starter.
Ethan Stennett.
Another senior, the other guard, Ethan Stennett.
Junior number
Junior,
5,
Houston
the
Bird
Houston
in the backcourt.
Now the big boys down low. Senior number 32, Wyatt Smith.
Now a senior, number 32, Wyatt Smith.
And down in the paint, senior number 40, big
And number senior, Kevin Burkett. So 4 seniors and a junior. Plenty of experience on this Highlander basketball team.
Wear your mask. Keep them up all the time. And saying that, here we go. It's game time. Put your hands together for these two teams. Inter-county rivalry. Tip it off.
So we're ready to go here. The tip is up. Going to be controlled by GP. Ball comes to Bird. Seymour opens. It looks like man-to-man. We'll see if a cutter goes through, if they follow him. Yes, it's man-to-man. Stinnett drives baseline, pull-up jump shot. Baseline was no good. Number 11 for Seymour, Hilton with the ball into front court. GP in man-to-man. Hilton with the ball. Ball bounced out of bounds off of Seymour. It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. Seymour jumps into a 1-2-2 zone, full court pressure. Ball comes to Smith, to Stinnett. Back to Smith. Smith drives, goes between two players, was hammered, no call. Seymour with the rebound. Hilton walks the ball up the court, guarded by Jones. Quincy with the ball. Back to Arenas, guarded by Houston Bird. Ball is blocked out of bounds. Quincy on a drive to the basket. Kevin Burkett blocks the shot. It will stay with Seymour under their own basket. Five-second count is on. Ball comes into Hilton. Hilton's shot is up, no good. Rebound. Jones over to Bird. Into front court. Jones in the corner. Burkett will. He can shoot the three. That one's long. Arenas shots up and good.
Arenas for two.
Bird to Jones. Jones drives, shoots, scores.
Saves for the first two in the game for the Highlanders.
Hilton, guarded by Jones in the front court. Goes to Arenas. Arenas comes off a screen. Shot to three.
Arenas fouled on the
Blocked, but he was fouled by Bird. So Arenas will go and shoot three here. Bird goes behind the screen and gets out and gets Arenas on the arm. So Arenas will have three shots. First one, good.
Arenas makes the first.
Have the second. Second one is no good. Third one, no good. Rebound, Smith over to Bird. Bird drives down the paint, shots up, and good.
The Bird is loose for two.
Hilton. And the front court. Drives, cut off, might have traveled. Quincy goes over to Green. Green into the corner. Quincy with the ball. He traveled.
Walking violation, ball back to the Highlanders.
It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. Just underway here, first quarter.
Childress in for the game for the
GP leads 4-3. Bird. Seymour looks like they're in a zone now. Bird comes up with it. He was hammered, no call. Bounce pass intended for Burkett. Out of bounds. It will be Seymour ball. Hilton gets the ball to Quincy. Childress with the ball. Down low to Pennington. Pennington fall-away shot is no good. Bird in the front court. Jones thought about the three, drives, shoots.
Briggs foul on the way up.
Has a
Two
block
shot clock.
called. So Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Briggs Jones, a senior. First free throw, good.
Briggs makes the first.
Second one on the way, good.
Briggs makes the second.
6-3, Highlanders with the early lead. Arenas into Pennington. Pennington back to Childress, who will walk it across the timeline. Goes to Quincy, to Arenas. Back to Hilton. Arenas comes off a screen. Down low, beautiful pass to baseline cutter Quincy for two. Ball comes to Bird. Bird to Jones. Jones drives down the pipe. He's fouled on a block by Pennington. BGP ball under their own basket.
Sawyer into the game, team second. Also into the game, Sawyer for leading.
Bird lobs it into Smith. Smith goes up, no good. Arenas with the ball. Over to Childress. Childress drives, no good. Rebound, Smith has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds.
Ball stays with the Highlanders.
Off Seymour will stay with the Highlanders. Burkett with the ball. Goes to Jones, over to Bird. Bird into the middle, gets it back to Burkett. Over to Jones. In the corner, Stennett, three-point shots on the way is good.
Stennett from the corner for three.
Nice skip pass from Jones to Stennett in the corner. 9-5 Highlanders lead. Childress with the ball. Gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer to Hilton. Hilton drives. Shots up and good.
Hilton.
Bird to Stennett. Stennett gets it back to Jones. Three-point shot is on the way. It's going to be off the mark. Lands out of bounds. It will be Seymour ball. 2:42 left to go in the opening quarter here. GP leads by 2. Childress with the ball. Across the timeline, dribbles out front. Mismatch here. You've got Wyatt Smith guarding a guard. Arenas with the ball. Goes to Childress out front. Sawyer drives on Burkett. Loses the ball. Burkett comes up with it. And then throws it away. GP in just a little bit too much of a hurry that time. GP asked for timeout with timeout. 2:11 left to go in the first quarter. GP leads 9-7. If you're watching us live stream right now, glad to have you. This is the first year we've live streamed GP basketball. Well, our intent will be to live stream all the home games. There may be one or two that we may not be able to do, but the intent is to try to get all of the home games live streamed this year. If you have comments or suggestions, feel free to send those our way. Just be nice. Hilton with the ball. Guarded by Jones. Goes to Sawyer. There's pass inside, missed the layup. Number 14, Sonner, was amazed that he was that wide open. Nobody was around him, and he airmailed the layup. Ball in the back court. It's going to be saved by Jones. Jones to Stennett. Burkett. Back to Stennett. Burkett saves a bad pass there. Bird in the corner. Stennett drives. Jump shot is up, no good. Burkett rebound. Back to Stennett. Long three-pointer on the way is no good. Seymour with the rebound. Sonner in the front court. Childress goes up. Shoots, no good. Ball battled for. Jones with the rebound. Reese Cole in the lineup for GP. Bird to Stennett. Seymour back man to man. Bad pass intercepted by Seymour. Childress in the front court. 45 seconds left to go. Three-point shot is on the way. In, out, no good. Jones with the rebound, and he's fouled by Childress.
Childress, his first. Team third.
Been sort of physical too, and Coach Moore mentioned that Seymour would try to make it a physical ball game. Ball up to Bird. Bird drives. Pull-up runner is in, out, no good. Out of bounds off Seymour. It will be Gatlinburg-Pittman ball. Stennett to throw the ball in. Ball comes into Burkett. Back to Jones. Stennett. To Jones out front. Cole, high post. Loses the ball out of bounds.
Ball stays at Highlands.
JP might have gotten a break there. I thought that ball was off of GP. Bird at the point. Ball goes to Burkett. Stennett. Back to Burkett. Burkett turns. Dishes to Bird. Bird shot up. Good three-pointer. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. GP 12, Seymour 7. And right there at the end of the first quarter, GP had 4 football players out of the 5 that were on the court. 4 were football players who have only been back for a little over a week. So look for it to take some period of time for the football players to get their basketball legs back under them. Remember, you can also see if you're watching live stream, you can once that is up, you can watch a rebroadcast anytime that you want to. They're also rebroadcast on channel 193 Charter Cable in Sevier County and on gattv.com.
Please remember those masks. I know they're uncomfortable. Let's keep these kids playing. Let's keep folks safe.
Second quarter set to begin. Hilton with the ball for Seymour. Grady Branton in the lineup for GP. Hilton with the ball. Back to Childress. Arenas drives, splits 2 defenders, back over his head, good. Arenas and Hilton are the 2 that make Seymour go, according to Coach Moore. Ball saved by Stennett. Left alone, three-point shot is on the way, no good. Jones rebound, goes back up, good.
Strong rebound and putback.
Strong rebound by Briggs Jones. He has 6. GP leads 14-9. Quincy with the ball. To Arenas. Childress. Baseline. Three-pointers up, no good. Stennett into front court. Takes it all the way to the hole. Shot is up, no good. Rebound. Smith is good.
It up on the boards for two.
16-9, largest lead of the night for GP. Hilton. Hilton will want to go left all the time, looks like. Childress to Hilton. Pull up three-pointers on the way, good.
Hilton for three.
Ball comes to Smith. Back to Bird. Bird pull up three. In, out, no good. Smith, rebound, goes up. Good.
Going to work down there. 2 in a row.
Wyatt working the boards. There's a charge. That's a terrible call. If we watch on replay, when you put your shoulder down and extend an arm, it's a charge. That was definitely a charge. Now, for you first-time viewers, this is the Highlander Broadcasting Network, so we make no pretense about being completely objective. Childress misses the first free throw.
Sawyer checking in for the Eagles.
He'll have the
Lewis checking
second.
in for the Highlanders. Big Kev also checking in for the Highlanders. Replacing Brantley.
Childress will have the second. Second one is
Childress
good.
makes the second.
Jones. There's the double team. Goes to Grayson Lewis in the lineup first time. Shot is up, no good. Arenas with the ball. Nice move. He has 7 points to lead Seymour. Briggs Jones with the ball. Goes back to Stennett. Lewis back to Stennett. Baseline Jones drives, shoots, misses, gets his own rebound, goes up. Second time, he's called for a travel. So Hilton with the ball to Arenas. Quincy, high post to Sawyer. There's a travel. Will be Gatlinburg Pittman ball. 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Ball comes into Stennett. Back to Lewis. GP won't go high-low there. There it is. Burkett to Smith. Misses the layup, but he's fouled. So Wyatt will go to the free throw line. GP, if you'll watch here. Now they break Burkett across the lane. There's your high-low. Going from high post to low post. Smith will shoot two. First one's up and good. He has 5. He'll have the second. Second one, no good. Hilton with the rebound for Seymour in the front court. It looks like you just play Hilton's left hand. I don't know that he can drive with his right. Arenas drives, shoots, scores. Arenas keeping Seymour, single-handedly keeping Seymour in the ball game right now. Ball comes to Burkett. Back to Lewis. UP will reset. There's Jones at the point. Seymour in a zone now, a 2-3 zone. Lewis drives, kicks it back out to Burkett. Lewis goes to Jones. Down low, Lewis to Smith. Beautiful pass. Shots up and good.
Smith for 2.
21-17, GP with the lead. 3:38 left to go in the second quarter. Hilton. You want to make him go right.
Foul on Sawyer, his second.
Sawyer on the screen. But here's the pass. Touch pass from Lewis into Smith for the easy layup. Seymour back. They're still in the zone, looks like. There you go. High-low again to Smith. GP working it. Childress with the ball. Quincy. Childress drives. And there's a foul, offensive foul too. Oh, I thought they had called that offense. It looked like the arm was extended here. We'll see on the replay. Nope, that's a good call. Foul on Stinnett. Bucket was good. Childress will have one. Shots up and good.
Childress finishes the and one.
So 23-20. And into the lineup, freshman Carlos Orr for GP. Stinnett drives.
Stinnett fouled.
And he is fouled on the drive.
Foul on Sullivan. It's foul. Stinnett at the line for 2.
Foul was on Sullivan, so Stinnett will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw is up and
Stinnett
good.
makes the first.
Second one, good.
Stinnett makes the second. Sommer into the game for the Eagles.
Childress guarded by Orr. Ball almost stolen by Jones. Hilton pull up three-pointers on the way is no good. Long rebound comes to Childress. Pull up three-pointer short. Orr with the rebound. Into front court. Down low, Smith. Smith turn around, good.
For 2 more.
Nice pass from Orr. Steal, Jones goes up. No good, but he's fouled by Hilton.
Still in the backcourt. He's going to the line. Foul on Hilton.
So here you see Orr, the freshman, bringing it up the court. Hits Smith for the shot, good. Then when you let it run, Briggs Jones just sneaks in and steals the ball from Hilton. Is fouled, will have 2 free throws, misses the first.
Green taking in the game for the Eagles.
He'll have the second. 2:13 left to go here in the second quarter. Second one is short. Ball stolen. Jones comes out with it. Goes in the corner, Stinnett. Stinnett left alone. 3-pointers on the way is no good. That was a kick off.
All the Eagles off the kick. Lewis back in the game for the Highlanders.
I thought the kick was Seymour. Should be GP's ball here. We'll see if the replay picks this up here. Now, the kick was Jones, but then it went off Seymour's leg before it went out of bounds. But the kick ball, it is Seymour's ball. Hilton to Sullivan. Seymour running a little motion offense. Hilton gets it to Childress. Childress drives. Goes up, shot's no good. Orr with the rebound to Jones. GP running. Jones into Smith. Smith turn, fall away is up and good. Smith having a monster second quarter here. Childress gets it to Hilton. Hilton, three-pointers on the way, is no good. Rebound Stennett. GP running. Stennett into front court. Gives the ball to Lewis. Lewis.
Charging foul on Smith. His first.
They call the foul on Stennett, an illegal screen there. So Seymour, with 56 seconds left to go in the second quarter, has the ball. Sullivan. Of course, they look for 23 and 11 every time. Hilton reverses the ball to Childress. Back to Hilton. Arenas. Sullivan behind the three-point line. Shoots and scores.
Sullivan for 3.
Jones into front court. They're double teaming Smith inside, so somebody is open. Three-pointer Jones on the way is no good. Lewis with the rebound, saves it into Orr. Three-pointer Orr is no good. There's a foul on Arenas on Jones.
Foul on Arenas. His first.
First foul on Arenas. So Jones, who is 2 of 4 from the free throw line, will shoot, I guess, bonus 1+1 here. Jones, free throw is up, no good. And that's the end of the first half. With the score, Gallenberg Pittman 29, Seymour 23. We'll keep it here for a performance by the GP dance team, and then we'll be back with first half point totals and second half action.
And one more time, your GPHS dance team.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music.
Your dance team. Smoky Bears, another in-county rivalry game. JV boys at this point, varsity girls, varsity boys.
Marty Nicely back here at halftime where GP leads 29-23 over Seymour. For Seymour, Quincy with 2,
All right, folks, here we
Childers
go. Second
with
half action.
4, Hilton with 5, Arenas with 9, Tanner Sullivan with 3. For GP,
Just because
Brig
you have
Jones
a
6,
mask on doesn't mean you
Stennett
can't
5,
cheer.
Houston
Better
Bird
you
5. And then a huge second quarter, Wyatt Smith with 13 all in the second quarter. GP scores 12 points first quarter, 17 the second for their 29. GP played man-to-man defense the entire first half. Seymour was primarily man-to-man. It looked one time like they were in a 2-3. It looked another time like they were in a 1-3-1, but primarily man-to-man. The two people for Seymour, Hilton and Arenas, have 14 of their 23 points. So we're ready to go here. 2-3 zone looks like. We'll see when we get a cutter here. Smith about to Burkett. Out to Jones. It is a zone. Three-pointer by Stennett is up and good.
Third classroom to the left.
9-point lead for the Highlanders. Just underway here in the third quarter. Childress with the ball. Goes to Pennington. Pennington down low. Hilton. Back out to Arenas. Arenas drives. There's a travel. Big time travel, and then probably a charge. Burkett to throw the ball in. Comes into Stennett. Seymour in a full court pressure. Bird in the front court. Drives on Arenas. Cut off. Gets it back to Burkett. Back to Bird. Bird, three-point shot is on the way. Is short. Smith rebound. Goes back up. No good. Bird comes down with the rebound into Smith. Smith to the basket. Missed the layup. Burkett rebound. Missed. Battled for. Jones comes out with it, and then he's fouled.
Highlanders working hard on those boards.
GP missed at least 3 shots right at the basket. Dominating the offensive boards. Stennett over to Bird. Seymour back man, looks like. Stennett. Stennett, long three-pointer is good.
Somebody call the other man. Tell him it's raining.
35-23. 12-point lead for the Highlanders. Quincy with the ball. Goes to Pennington. Arenas. Back to Childress. Childress drives, shoots, no good. Rebound. Smith cleans the boards. Gives it to Bird. Bird pulls up. Three-point shot. No good. I was ready to call that one. Hilton in the front court. Drives. Pull-up shot is no good. Rebound Jones. Pass intercepted by Arenas. Shots up and good. Nearly all of Reynos's 11 points have been off drives. Stennett
Ball stays
gets
alive.
trapped along the baseline, throws the ball off of Pennington, out of bounds. It will stay with GP under their own basket. Bird into Burkett. Back to Jones. Jones, pull up, jump shot, foul line is up. No good. Battled for. Pennington comes down with it, gives it to Arenas. Arenas tries to get it to Hilton, intercepted by Jones. Jones to Bird. Bird, layup, good, and he was fouled.
Foul on Childress.
Here's the replay. Jones gives it to Bird. Bird takes it to the hole and is fouled. He'll have the free throw, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good.
Bird finishes the end one.
He has 8 points. GP leads again by 13. 4:50 left to go, third quarter. Quincy. Childress. Goes to Hilton. Quincy on the cut, down the lane, shots up, no good. Bird was hammered by. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Burkett. Battled for. Pennington came out with it. That official missed an obvious foul call. Bird was hammered. Bird gets it. He's hammered right there. No call. That was terrible. That could be more obvious. That's the easiest call an official will ever have to make. 5-second count. GP gets it back. Great defense on the inbounds pass. Stennett to Bird. To Smith. Back to Stennett. Bird kicks it out to Stennett. Thought about the three, gets it to Jones. Pull up jump shot from the elbow. Well, Jones is good. Jones has 8. GP, largest lead of the night, 15 points. Arenas with the ball. He'll look to drive. Quincy, three-pointers no good. Rebound Burkett. Outlet to Stennett. Stennett to Burkett. Three-pointer Burkett. No good. Smith, rebound, goes back up. Good.
Cleaning it up all night down there.
He has 15. Timeout asked for. GP, largest lead of the night, 42-25, 17 points. White gets the rebound, goes back up with the bank shot. Good. He has 15 points. You see the GP huddle over there. Head coach Rashid Moore. I believe this is his third year as head coach.
Solomon taking in for Childress.
Assisted by Noah Clinton. And I believe Gabe Hinton and Stephen Schroeder. Seymour ball. Sonner in the lineup for Seymour. Sonner with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Arenas. Arenas will drive. Pass is deflected. Bird almost gets it. Saved by Sonner. Ball's deflected from behind by Stennett. Stennett tries to get the ball to Bird. It's deflected. He gets it back. GP will reset. Down low, Burkett. Burkett turns, gets it back to Stennett. Stennett thought about the three. They go back to Burkett down low. Burkett, soft one-hander, no good. Put back up, Bird, no good. Arenas up court to Sonner. Blocked by Smith, out of bounds.
Smith coming out of the gym.
It will stay with Seymour. Arenas comes in to Sonner. Hilton. Hilton running one-handers up and good. You've got to make Hilton go to the right. He can dribble the ball with his right, but he can't put the ball on the floor and drive with his right. Every one of his drives that scored tonight has been with his left hand. 42-27, Seymour with the ball. 2:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Sonner comes off a screen, dribbles it off his foot. Back to Quincy. Arenas. Three-point shot, Arenas is up, no good. Rebound, battle for Burkett. Outlet to Stennett. Stennett, Bird, three-point shot, Bird, good!
The Bird. Steal for 2 from Stennett.
Stennett with 2 on the steal. 20-point lead now for GP. Ball stolen again by Stennett. Stennett to the basket. No good.
Foul on the
He's
floor.
fouled on the drive. GP just out hustling Seymour.
Foul on Sonner. Lewis and Cole checking in for the Highlanders.
Grayson Lewis and Reese Cole. Carlos Orr into the
Orr checking
lineup
in.
for GP.
For the Eagles.
Stennett will throw the ball in, 1:20 left to go, third quarter. Ball comes into Cole. To Lewis. They said Cole stepped on the line, so it'll be Seymour ball.
Eagles.
Childress with the ball. Seymour has some new players in there. Sawyer with the ball. Back to Childress. Quincy. Sawyer traveled, no call. The travel is finally called. Lewis into Stennett. Back to Lewis. Lewis to Cole. Back to Lewis. Lewis to Stennett. Three-point shot, Stennett. No good. Quincy with the rebound. 34 seconds left to go, third quarter. Green with the ball. Childress over to Barnwell. Looks for a cutter. Drive, pull-up shot is no good. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Burkett. Orr with the rebound. Orr, shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. Blocked. Cole gets it. Blocked, put up again, no good, but he was fouled. So Reese Cole will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, good.
Cole makes the first.
He'll have the second. Second one is no good. Orr with the rebound. Bounces it to Stennett along the baseline. Has to throw it off a Seymour player out of bounds. It will stay with GP under their own basket. 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Reese Cole. Stennett, three-point shot is up.
Bucket is waved off. Offensive foul on Cole.
Called an offensive foul, I guess, on Cole. Stennett drained the three-pointer. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Gallenberg Pittman 48, Seymour 27. Seymour that quarter is held to 4 points. Here you see the replay. It's a moving screen. That's what they called Cole on. If he'd just sat still, but he moved. Briggs Jones with 8. Stinnett with 13. Houston Bird with 10. Wyatt Smith with 15. Reese Cole with 1. GP scores 19 points that quarter for their 48, and they hold Seymour to 4 points in the third quarter. So, fourth quarter underway. Hilton back in for Seymour. Quincy to Hilton. Hilton drives, cut off. GP playing good help defense tonight, too. When Seymour does have a drive, the help defense all comes over to cut off the drive. Arenas drives, cut off, kicks it back to Pennington. Pennington, three-pointer's no good. Lewis with the rebound. GP running. Lewis takes it all the way to the basket. Layup, good. Childress with the ball. Looking for a cutter. Comes to Hilton. Hilton cut off. Gets it to Pennington. Quincy shot is up, no good. Rebound, Lewis. Lewis shot is up and good.
One more time.
GP 52-27. Defensively, they've just dominated Seymour here in the second half. Hilton over to Quincy, and he walked. Big Gatlinburg Pittman ball. Ball comes to Lewis. Back to Stinnett. The ball goes high post. Burkett down to. There's a beautiful pass to Bratton inside. Great pass, great ball movement by GP. Ball goes to Quincy. Back to Childress. Ball goes to Arenas. They split the post. Arenas puts the ball, tries to drive, dishes to Pennington. Kicks it back out to Childress. Pennington backs Burkett in. Shot is up, no good. Great defense by Burkett. Bratton in the front court. Has his pass intercepted by Arenas. Arenas charges. That's a charge all the way. Great defense by Wyatt Smith. Here's the replay. Wyatt gets back, gets set. Ball goes to Lewis. High post Burkett. They look to go the high-low. Deflected, goes back to Lewis in the corner. Lewis drives, shoots, no good. May have been partially blocked. Hilton. Cut off. Gets the ball to Childress. Thought about the three, doesn't take it, drives. Quincy, shot baseline is up and good.
Quincy, okay.
Extended into front court. Back to Burkett. Into Lewis. Jump shot from in front is no good. Lewis gets his rebound. Wyatt Smith. I think he got was deflected out of bounds. It will stay with GP.
Sawyer into the game. Sawyer into the game. Green into the game.
GP ball. Ball comes into Burkett. Left alone. Shot is on the way. No good. Ball stolen by Branton. Branton scrapping underneath. Ball extended into Burkett. Back to Lewis. Ball goes into Cole. Cole turns, shoots and scores.
The stand, the up, the under.
Beautiful move by Reese Cole there. Watch the replay here. Reese gets the ball, faces up. Beautiful reverse pivot there, up and under. Makes it. We'll try to complete the three-point play. Shot was no good. Arenas. And foul was called.
Foul on Cole.
Foul was on Cole, his second. Hilton, three-pointers on the way. No good. Rebound, Burkett. Gets the ball to Stennett. Ball goes to Lewis. Lewis drives, gets it over to Branton. Branton drive, pull-up jump shot, baseline. No good. Rebound, Lewis. Loses it to Hilton. Shots up, no good. Block is called on Cole. That will be his third.
Foul on Cole.
3:39 left to go here in the ball game. GP looking to go 1-1 on the young season. Free throw Hilton is no good.
Bunch coming in for GB.
Orr, Jones, Craig Vercher. And number 11, Jackson Desir. Free throw is good from Hilton. Bird, and he's
Bunch coming in for Seymour.
he might have gotten buffed there. Barnwell with the ball. Seymour with a bunch of new players also. Ogle with the ball. Goes to Barnwell in the corner. I look for a cutter. Inside, out of bounds off Seymour. It will be GP ball. Bird goes to Vercher. Vercher back to Desir. Double dribble called on Desir. Will be Seymour ball. 2:53 left to go in the ball game. GP leading by 26 over Seymour, 56-30. Dominating second half performance by the Highlanders. Ball stolen by Jones. Jones goes up, misses the dunk. Don't get many of those opportunities, and Jones wanted the dunk.
4 more coming into the Highlanders.
And for the Highlanders, Fulton, Lucas Rosen, or I apologize if I mispronounced that. Number 10, Seth Sutton. Number 23, Camden Richardson. Shot is up and good. Number 12, Brandon Chandler.
Sullivan for three.
Fulton. To Rosen. That's a seventh foul. GP will shoot the bonus. Seth Sutton, a freshman, will have 1+1. First one is up and good.
Sutton makes the first.
He'll have the second. Second one is good.
Sutton makes the second.
That's the second time that number 42's just run over Sutton. Shots up, no good. There was a push off.
Sullivan for 2 more.
Number 42 put his arm in and pushed Sutton clean out of bounds. No call. Officials are ready to go home. Ball goes to Fulton. Reach in foul on number 42, Sullivan.
Sullivan with the foul.
So Fulton will go to the free throw line to shoot 1+1. Fulton free throw is good.
Fulton makes the first.
Second one, good.
Fulton makes second.
Seymour in the front court. Barnwell in the corner. 3-point shots on the way is no good. Get the ball to Fulton. Fulton in the front court. Takes it down the lane. Nice bounce pass inside.
Foul on Ogle.
23, Camden Richardson, a freshman, at the line, and he'll shoot 2. It's double bonus. Free throw is short. He'll have the second. 1:02 left to go in the ball game. Richardson's second one is good. Well, there was a charge.
Wobbly foul.
Fulton was moving, but you can't lower your shoulder. We'll see here on the replay. Yeah, that one could have gone either way. Shots up, no good, and now they call the block
Wobbly
on
foul.
Richardson.
On Richardson. Chandler line.
Chandler at the line. Will shoot 2. First one's no good. He'll have the second. 47 seconds left to go. We'll give you GP's point totals here at the end of the game. Second one is good. Lucas, I'm going to call him by his first name since I'm not sure how to pronounce his second one. Ord, drive, pull-up jump shot is blocked. Outlet pass stolen by Fulton. Back to Lucas. Ord, 3-point shot is short. Fulton with the rebound again. And Lucas loses the ball.
Getting it done out there.
10 seconds left to go in the ball game. GP. Sullivan makes 2. That's the final. GP 61. 37 for Seymour. For GP. Fulton with 2. Grayson Lewis with 4. Brick Jones with 8. Ethan Stenick with 13. Houston Bird with 10. Seth Sutton with 2. Grady Branton with 2. Camden Richardson with 1. Wyatt Smith with 15. Reese Cole with 3. So, great performance by Gatlinburg Pippin. GP goes to 1-1 on the season. The next game, Thursday night against Sevier County High School, another county rivalry game. Come on out and support the Lady Highlanders and the Highlanders on Thursday night, December the 3rd. And if you can't be here in person, watch us live stream, gattv.com, or go to Gatlinburg Pittman's website and find the link there, and you can watch the ball game as we live stream it. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For Kevin Tierney, this is Marty Nicely saying good night from Gatlinburg Pittman High School.